Uh, One thing that is very important, if you want to repeat any topic you are interested, you can send me on email ID. I will repeat accordingly. Again, today is the topic international health services. As far as we are concerned, the health services provided to the public, that is very important. Approximately 20% services is provided by the provincial government and the federal government, though in 2011, after the 18th Amendment, all health sector has been given to the provincial autonomy. So they are providing the best. That's why the different which were under the control of the hospitals, which were under the control of the federal government, handed over to the provincial government. But the dispute is still there. Provincial government is not interested to leave the hospital, and the staff of the hospitals or faculty of the hospital interested to join federal government. So regarding this issue, Supreme Court decision is also there. They have ordered that all hospitals which were under the control of the federal government before 2011 18th Amendment, they should be again handed over to the federal government. Rest of the 80% services we provide the private sector. When we are talking about the private sector, there are multiple sectors in private sector. One of that is international health. As far as preventive services is concerned, the international health has important role for the prevention of the different diseases. Till now, you know very well, again I'm repeating that smallpox is the one disease that has been eradicated with the efforts of the WHO, that is International Health Service. When we talk about the international, first name comes in our mind, that is World Health Organization. World Health Organization is a specialized agency of the United Nations that is concerned with international public health. It was established on 7th April 1948 with headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland, and is a member of the United Nations Development Group. The Constitution of the World Health Organization had been signed by all 61 countries of the United Nations by 22nd July 1946. The Constitution was signed uh, the member countries of uh, that period, except Swaziland. All member countries of the United Nations are also member of the WHO, except Swaziland, that is not member of the WHO. Its constitution formally came into force on the first World Health Day on 7th April 1948, when it was ratified by the 26th member state. The World Health Report, a leading international publication on health, the worldwide World Health Survey, and World Health Week. Since its creation, World Health Organization has been responsible for playing a leading role in the eradication of smallpox. The World Health Organization Constitution states that its objective is the attainment by people of the highest people level of the health. और अगर हम इस ऑब्जेक्टिव को डिस्कस करें तो 1978 अल्मा आटा कॉन्फ्रेंस, जिसमें जब approximately 61 member countries of that United Nations and WHO and rest of the almost 134 member representatives from different organizations attended that conference at Alma Ata. The health of the people was discussed, and it was decided uh, that approximately 50% of the population of that time of the world is getting health facility directly or indirectly, but rest of the 50% population of the uh, world is not getting facilities. So concept or idea was, a slogan was raised that health for all. Health for all, this was the slogan. This conference was conducted by WHO in collaboration with UNICEF. और the main point was that कि तमाम लोगों को उनके दरवाजे तक वेदर रिमोट पेरिफेरी और इन एनी स्पेस फैसिलिटीज दी जाएगी. WHO has identified its role as one of 6 main objectives, जिनमें क्या है? Number 1, providing leadership on matters critical to health and generation in partnership where joint action is needed. बेशुमार पॉइंट्स में उस मुल्क की किसी NGO से या उस मुल्क की गवर्नमेंट से, प्रोविंशियल गवर्नमेंट हो, फेडरल गवर्नमेंट हो या एक सिटी गवर्नमेंट हो, उनके साथ कोलैबोरेशन करके स्पेशली उस एरिया में अगर कोई एपिडेमिक है या उस एरिया में कोई किसी किस्म की डिजीज स्प्रेड होने का जा रहा है, उसके लिए तमाम फैसिलिटीज प्रोवाइड करना, उसके लिए एक जॉइंट एक्शन बनाना, तो WHO जो है उनके साथ कोऑर्डिनेट करता है. Shaping the research agenda and stimulating the generation, translation and dissemination of valuable knowledge. Setting norms and standards and promoting and monitoring their implementation. Articulating ethical and evidence-based policy options. Providing technical support, catalyzing change, and building sustainable institutions for best. जहाँ भी ज़रूरत पड़ी है टेक्निकल एक्सपर्ट, इवन आप दूर ना जाए, कोविड-19 में उन्होंने टेक्निकल सपोर्ट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ पाकिस्तान बल्कि पूरी दुनिया जहाँ जाती है. तो there is shortage of the human resource in the WHO. Despite that, they have collaborated with different bodies and they have provided technical support. Technical support regarding human resource technical support regarding technical equipment, technical support regarding research, etc. Monitoring the health situation and assessing health trends. General objectives की बात करें तो number 1 that is to reduce the health, social and economic burden. Though economic burden is not directly to reduce the economic burden, but the amount and the percentage which is spent on the different diseases, if that is minimized, if nation is healthy, that will be reduced automatically. Of communicable diseases in general and to combat HIV/AIDS, malaria and tuberculosis. Where there was a need to help different nations and countries for the control of the malaria, for the control of the tuberculosis, for the control of the hepatitis C, for the control of the leprosy, for the control of the HIV, WHO has provided all these technical experts. WHO aims to eradicate polio. Those smallpox will be eradicated by the World Health Organization in 1978 and certified in 1980. These fight, the next aim is to eradicate polio. Though WHO is to some extent is successful to eradicate polio, except 3 countries in the world, and Pakistan is one of those. Very sad and bad that even last TV news that 89 cases have been diagnosed in Pakistan, in Balochistan, Khyber. Prevention and reduction of disease, disability, and premature from chronic, non-communicable disease, mental disorders, violence, injuries, and vision impairment. Reduce morbidity and mortality and improve health during key stage of life, including pregnancy, childbirth, the neonatal period, childhood, and adolescence, and improve sexual and reproductive health and promote active and health aging for all individuals. That is very important. The main mortality in the world is maternal mortality, infant mortality, and neonatal. These three categories are one of that in which the mortality in the human being is considered. So, the control of the maternal mortality is to provide best possible health facilities in pregnancy, childbirth, and neonatal age, childhood and adolescence, and improve sexual and reproductive health and promote active and healthy for all individuals. Reduce risk factors for health conditions associated with use of tobacco, alcohol, drugs, and other psychoactive substances, unhealthy diets, and physical activity and unsafe sex. This is all these conclude that uh, in the previous period, the WHO first targeted to control the communicable disease, but they switched on them to control non-communicable diseases also, especially diabetes mellitus, hypertension, ischemic heart disease, and cerebral accidents, cerebrovascular accidents, CVAs, and road accidents. These were one of the top mortalities in the world in non-communicable diseases. So, but and these all risk factors, tobacco leading to carcinoma of the uh, lungs, alcohol, liver diseases, drugs, and other substances, unhealthy diets, and physical activity, unsafe sex leading to AIDS also. WHO works to improve nutrition, food safety, and food security, and to ensure this has a positive effect. One of the aspects was that non-medical impersonal issues also make some type of diseases which can lead to communicable diseases. Nutrition, food safety, and food security positive effect on public health and sustainable development. If proper nutrition, proper food safety, and food security is imposed among the community, there will be a positive result. To reduce any consequences it may have on world health and its social and economic implications. To address the underlying social and economic determinants of health through policies and programs that enhance health equity and integrate pro-poor, gender-responsive, and human rights-based approaches. To promote a healthy environment, intensify primary prevention, and influence public policies in all sectors as so as to address the root causes of environmental threats to health. Uh, One example that the root cause is that wearing of the mask. Though primary and secondary health department government of Gujarat has issued order on 20th of June to wear a mask or to cover faces at crowded places, and no shopkeeper will allow shopping if one uh, uh, one one is without mask. Though this is the root cause, because if we want to stop spread of the COVID-19, we have to do all these actions, wearing of the mask, social distancing at least 6 feet, and handshaking should be avoided. Hand washing is very important when you go to the house or anywhere else and when you come from the area. WHO looks to improve governance, financing, staffing and management, and the availability and quality of evidence and research to guide policy making. I will appreciate WHO World Health Organization because I know so many projects in Pakistan, especially blindness control of the blindness in children, जिसमें यहाँ की ज़रूरत पड़ी WHO ने टेक्निकल स्टाफ भी दिया, इक्विपमेंट भी दिया और ये बिल्डिंग भी तामीर की. I appreciate this that I have seen, I have observed so many at new hospital. It also strives to ensure improved access, quality and use of medical products and technology. Sometimes they send experts to handle the machinery because here are training purpose because there are no technical experts in this country. So that is machinery is always useless without technical experts. As a part of the United Nations, the World Health Organization works towards the Millennium Development Goals. Though some countries could not achieve the target till 2015 because the Millennium Development Goals were launched in 2000 and target was December 2015, but due to financial constraints, due to political constraints, due to maritime constraints, and due to some other constraints, miscellaneous Millennium Development Goals could not be achieved in some parts. Reducing child mortality by 2/3, to reduce maternal death by 3/4, and to halt and begin to reduce the spread of the HIV/AIDS. WHO promotes the development of capacities in member states to use and use research that addresses their national needs. The organization develops and promotes the use of evidence-based tools, norms, and standards to support member states to inform health policy options. Before starting UNICEF, I will say one thing that is very important because you must know that though WHO is working for the betterment of the health services of the community of the world, despite there is allegation on the World Health Organization that has some skewness to the United States of America because main funding is done by United States of America. So United World Health Organization works on the orders of the consultation of the United States of America. But this is just allegation, I can't prove it. UNICEF, United Nations International Children's Fund, Emergency Fund, is one of the specialized agencies of the United Nations. It was established in 11 December 1946 by the United Nations General Assembly to deal with rehabilitation of children in war-ravaged countries. In 1953, when the emergency functions were over, the General Assembly gave it a new name, United Nations Children's Fund, but retained the initials United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. UNICEF works in close collaboration with WHO and other specialized agencies of the United Nations like UNDP, FAO, and UNESCO. In the early years, UNICEF and WHO worked together on urgent problems such as control of the malaria, tuberculosis, and venom disease. Related its assistance to countries covered such fields as maternal and child health, nutrition, environmental sanitation, especially the provision of the water supplies to rural communities, health centers, and health education and programs which would directly or indirectly benefit child health. UNICEF was awarded the Nobel Prize for Peace in 1965. Currently, UNICEF is promoting a campaign known as GOBI campaign to encourage 4 strategies for a child health revolution, and GOBI G stands for growth monitoring, O stands for oral rehabilitation therapy, B stands for breastfeeding, and I stands for immunization program for vaccine preventive disease. Since 2003, USAID has worked USA. Since 2003, USAID program closely with Pakistan Ministry of Health, the private sector, and other institutions and donors to improve the health and well-being of the people of the Pakistan. USAID program is basically the United States Assistance for International Development. Basically, that is meant not only meant for medical sector, but are also for medical uh, education and other sectors. But main aim is to reduce our poverty. USAID program target the poorest and most vulnerable districts where communities lack comprehensive and reliable health care services. USAID programs help by increasing access to family planning service, improving maternity and child health care, controlling major infectious diseases, providing safe drinking water, and strengthening the capacity of key institutions. Main objectives: support Pakistan capacity to deliver quality, cost-effective healthcare services, improve maternal and newborn health, support immunizations for preventable diseases, upgrade hospitals in Faizabad and Karachi. Result, uh, till now, since 2003, USAID's health program has trained 11,000 healthcare workers, provided 126 ambulances, and upgraded 89 community healthcare facilities, working with international partners to eradicate polio worldwide. USAID supports polio campaigns that regularly deliver vaccinations to 32 million children in Pakistan. United States Assistance for International Development Maternal and Child Health Program has helped reduce neonatal mortality by 23% in 26 target districts. Again, one aspect I must provide and tell you, there are also allegations for USAID programs, and these these programs are uh, objected by some people that this is one way to penetrate in the country people and get some information. But that is just allegation. I can't believe. World Bank is an international financial institution that provides loan to developing countries for capital programs in relation with the health, education, and other commerce and other industrial programs. The World Bank official goal is the reduction of poverty. The objective of the revitalizing health services and in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa project for Pakistan is to improve the availability, accessibility, and delivery of primary and secondary health care services at the district level. The grant will help finance the costs associated with strengthening the health services affected by the crisis and militancy in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and provide the population in the affected districts with improved access to healthcare services. CARE, this is the abbreviation of Cooperative for Assistance and Relief Everywhere, is a broad spectrum secular relief, humanitarian and development non-governmental organization fighting global poverty that operates in more than 70 countries. One of the organization's primary focuses in its fight to eradicate poverty is women's empowerment. Women are at the center of many of the CARE's community based efforts to improve basic education, prevent the spread of the HIV/AIDS, increase access to clean water and sanitation, expand economic opportunity, and protect the natural resources. CARE also is responsible for delivering emergency aid to survivors of war and natural disasters, and is often also involved with the rebuilding process. CARE stated that in 2010 they implemented 768 projects in 70 countries of the world, reaching almost 57 million people. United Nations Development Program UNDP was established in 1966. It is the main source of funds for technical assistance. The number of countries again this program, National Development Program, is the program which is meant for development in the sector of health, industry, commerce, education, and others. It is the main source of the funds for technical assistance for these projects. The member countries, rich and poor of the United Nations, meet annually and pledge contributions to the United Nations Development Program. The basic objective of the UNDP is to help poor countries and nations develop their human and natural resources more fully. The UNDP projects cover virtually every economic and social sector: agriculture, industry, education and science, health, social welfare. The United Nations Fund for Population Activity UNFPA. Uh, since the program is that all these are international services, though I will come to those are directly, indirectly involved in all projects of the health. I have selected them, has been providing assistance to improve since 1974. In addition to funding national level scheme, area projects for intensive development of health and family welfare infrastructure and improvement in the availability of the services in the rural areas have been under implementation in 11. United Nations for Population Activity UNFPA inputs are designed to develop national stability for number one, the manufacture of contraceptives, to develop population education programs, to undertake organized sector projects, to strengthen programs management as well as to improve output of grassroots level health workers and introduction of innovative approaches to family planning and maternity and child health. International Labour Organization, this is the organization which is related with the workers of the community because this was the part of the community which was elected by the different countries, and that's why first May incident happened in Chicago. Soon after the First War, it was recognized that problems of industry like disease. In 1919, the International Labour Organization was established as an affiliate of the League of Nations. मेन इसका आइडिया क्या था to improve the working and living conditions of the working population all over the world. Purposes kya hai iske? To uh, contribute to the establishment of lasting peace by promoting social justice, to improve through international action, labor conditions and living standards, to promote economic and social stability of the workers in the community. The International Labour Organization also provides assistance to the organizations interested in the betterment of the living and employment standards. There is close collaboration between International Labour Organization and WHO in the field of the health and labour. The headquarters of International Labour Organization is in Geneva, Switzerland. SIDA, the Swedish International Development Agency is assisting the National Tuberculosis Control Program since 1978 in the world. The SIDA assistance is usually spent on procurement of the supplies like vaccine units, microscopes, and anti-tuberculosis drugs. SIDA authorities are also supporting the short course chemotherapy for control of the tuberculosis. International Red Cross. The Red Cross is non-political, non-official international humanitarian organization devoted to the service of mankind in peace and war. It was founded by Henry Donner, a young Swiss businessman who, when traveling through North Italy in 1859, happened to be on the scene of one of the most savage battles of history, the Battle of Alfino. Appalled by the neglect of thousands of the wounded and dying soldiers, Dunant recruited volunteers from nearby villages to help relieve their suffering. In the beginning, the role of the Red Cross, as conceived by Dunant, was largely confined to humanitarian services on behalf of the victims of war. Soon thereafter, it was realized that natural disasters too bring in their great human sufferings, and that on such occasions there is equally great need for help among nations as good neighbors. Later on, the work of the Red Cross was extended to other programs which would prevent human suffering. These comprise services to armed forces, such as to the war veterans, disaster service, first aid nursing, health education, and maternity and welfare services. Uh, Red Cross, the name of the Red Cross are now changed, and that is called Red Crescent. रेड क्रिसेंट जो इंस्टीट्यूशन हमारे पाकिस्तान में भी मौजूद है, ये almost countries all over the world. Nowadays, the main aim is provide take blood donations and provide blood to the thalassemia and other patients. They are working very well. Still, that organization alive, though not so active as these organizations active in the domain of the war and disaster management. Now, quickly coming to the health system in Pakistan. As you know very well, what is health system? A health system or healthcare system in the organization of people, institutions, and resources to deliver healthcare services to meet the needs of the target population. That is called a set of cultural beliefs underlying health feeding, and health promoting behavior. Institutional arrangements within which that behavior occurs. Socio-economic, political, and physical context of the beliefs and institutions. There are multiple factors, and these include cultural beliefs and practices. When we talk about the cultural beliefs and practices, there are some uh, cultural issues which people are not living there. Those sometimes that are just having add-on collision with the medical issues. But despite of that, people are fun to adopt the cultural beliefs and practices. It is not easy unless you give in the first management of the when there was a epidemic and pandemic of the cholera in India, people were not tuned to use medical treatment because they were having for first time when there was recovery from the medical treatment in the history of the medical profession on cholera. People to some extent portion of the population or community was tuned to medical treatment and they get rid of the culture belief. It's not so easy to leave this. Environmental condition, each region, each country, each province, and each continent has its own environment conditions. So here is a hot season, and in Australia or other European countries, that is to some extent cold season. So you can't apply one thing on the whole year. You have to see each and everything according to the environment condition of that region, city. There is a change in the cities. There is a great hot in Multan and Bhagalpur on that side, whereas when you go on the Pindi and others, there is not so hot. So you have to see when you are adopting the measures, medical measures and implementation of the method, you have to see environmental conditions. Nutrition has very important factor. Uh, Nutrition has many roles in the life of the human beings. If one is uh, to increase the life, and second is to revive the life. So, and uh, third is for reproductive system. That is very important. Safe drinking water has a great domain for prevention of the many diseases. Many diseases. So, better to supply of the water. We are lucky here in Lahore and Punjab that we are getting very purified water. Whereas, I think about the people of the Karachi. I have seen dead bodies of the animals uh, in the Kanchak Jheel where the water of, is going to the Karachi and that is used. But in spite of that, not purified, and there are causing so many diseases. Almost more than 50% population of the Karachi is suffering from abdominal disorder. Housing, though I can't blame that there should be two canal, four canal house. A proper ventilated with proper windows, with proper facilities house, whether that is high or low. That is very important. Uh, People, that house should not be our priority. As the education has great role. I have done study in the frequency of the use of the face masks and sanitizers during this uh, corona disease pandemic. And so one of the variable was education. And I have observed that education has great impact on the use of face masks and sanitizers. The people who were educated and highly educated, the majority of them use face masks and sanitizer. status of the woman is very important. I can't, I can't say that without education mother is illiterate. This is not a problem. Without education, mother might be sensible and wise. So education is one of the factors, but education is not definite. There are so many educated mothers; those are not wise. तो वो जो कहते हैं ना कि माँ की गोद एक दरसगाह है, वहाँ से बंदा सीखता है। लिहाजा माँ का जो इब्तदाई जो चीज़ें हैं दैट दोज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. Social sector, it depends upon the how which type of environment you are living. आपके इर्द गिर्द जिस तरह का माहौल है वो आपको कई there is sometimes that environment makes you educated. There is sometimes that is environment making you wise and sensible, and there is sometimes that is the environment which makes you bad and worse. Economic political system in the country, we are unlucky in this domain because till now we are not having stable economic and political system in our country. All political parties impose their own economic manifesto and political manifesto. One comes and breaks the nameplate of that prime minister or chief minister, and second one comes and removes the nameplate of another paper. This is very healthcare system is as a part of the health system. One aspect of institution arrangement. Provision healthcare producing a good health. Focus on lifestyle. There are so many diseases relating to the lifestyle of the people. If lifestyle of the population is, community is changed, we can get rid of so many diseases. Focus on the environment, that is very important. Safe drinking water, proper sanitation, and good ventilated house, that is very important. Shift focus from being people. When we are doing something for the betterment of the shift focus from individual to population. When you are going to apply some system, always apply on the population, on the community, not in individual based program. Cost effective healthcare is very important. तो कहते हैं थोड़ा खर्च करें ज़्यादा हासिल करें. और इन अदर वर्ड्स, लेकिन यहाँ पे हम कहेंगे कि अगर एक जिंदगी बच जाती है, करोड़ों लग जाता है, तो वो भी कॉस्ट इफेक्टिव है. ये मॉनिटरी बेनिफिट्स में नहीं सोचना चाहिए हमें. Evidence based policies and decisions should be applied in resources to sectors that contribute to health. Healthcare in Pakistan delivered by number one, federal government. और दो अब फेडरल गवर्नमेंट का इतना रोल नहीं रहा जो 18वीं तमीम से पहले था. जून 2011 में 18वीं तमीम के बाद 99% हेल्थ केयर provincial government. In spite of that, during COVID-19 pandemic, the federal government has supplied monitors, face masks, and all other facilities to the provincial government according to the formula. Provincial government has a great role. The domain of the health facilities, provision of the health facilities is by the provincial government. Local government has a great role. डिस्पेंसरीज हैं, इनके हॉस्पिटल है, इन्फेक्शस कंट्रोल हॉस्पिटल है लाहौर लाहौर की बात कर रहे हैं. और दूसरा ये है कि जितना इम्यूनाइजेशन प्रोग्राम है, जितना चाइल्ड हेल्थ केयर है, और इज कंट्रोल बाय लोकल गवर्नमेंट. Armed forces institutions, CMH hospitals are dealing with the army and their families. a very important role, and there is a very effective management within healthcare system. Social security institution Punjab employs uh, institution of social security institution CASI. This is meant for registered workers working in the different factories and organizations. Wabda and railways are also providing healthcare facilities to their employees and their families. NGOs and trusts have great role. They are providing medical facilities to the maternity and child health, control of the hepatitis C, control of diarrheal disease, control of the respiratory disease, control of the tuberculosis, control of the hypertension program, control of the diabetes program, and control of the tuberculosis uh, and AIDS. Others associations have great. इंडिविजुअल बेसिस पे लोगों ने बहुत काम किया है. अभी भी देयर आर सो मेनी पीपल प्रोवाइडिंग बेस्ट पॉसिबिलिटी इंडिविजुअल बेसिस. आउटरीच जो 4 टाइप्स प्रोग्राम है उसमें आउटरीच कम्युनिटी बेस्ड एक्टिविटीज इंक्लूडिंग इम्यूनाइजेशन प्रोग्राम, मलेरिया कंट्रोल, मैटरनल चाइल्ड हेल्थ प्रोग्राम एंड फैमिली प्लानिंग प्रोग्राम. प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर फैसिलिटीज ओपीडी बेसिस पे. तहसील एंड डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर हॉस्पिटल्स, ये जो पहले दो हैं दीज आर प्राइमरी हेल्थ केयर में आता है, और तहसील एंड सेकेंडरी हेल्थ केयर में आता है. ये टर्शियरी केयर हॉस्पिटल टर्शियरी हेल्थ केयर में आता है, एंड दीज आर ऑलवेज एफिलिएटेड विद मेडिकल कॉलेज इंस्टीट्यूशंस एंड यूनिवर्सिटीज एंड प्रोवाइडिंग बेस्ट हेल्थ. टर्शियरी केयर हॉस्पिटल में curative, preventive, and promotional rehabilitative services all are provided by them. Public health delivery में ये जैसे तो अब 200 बेड तक चला गया है और पॉपुलेशन भी इसकी बढ़ गई है, और अप्रॉक्सीमेटली डिस्ट्रिक्ट PHQ जो है वो भी इसकी भी 100 तक चली गई है, और ये भी अब जो है डिस्ट्रिक्ट हेडक्वार्टर हॉस्पिटल को पाकिस्तान मेडिकल एंड डेंटल कौंसिल ने मुख्तलिफ ट्रेनिंग हाउस का एंड पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन के लिए ज़्यादा एक्सेप्ट भी कर लिया है. रूरल हेल्थ सेंटर्स जो है जिनमें एक्सपेंसिव OPD 10 to 20 बेड्स है, इसमें तमाम तरह की जो क्यूरेटिव और प्रिवेंटिव सर्विसेज दी जाती है. बेसिक हेल्थ प्रिवेंटिव एंड क्यूरेटिव मोस्टली. इम्यूनाइजेशन प्रोग्राम जो हमारे प्रिवेंटिव में है फॉर ऑल वैक्सीन प्रिवेंटेबल डिजीजेस, मैटरनल चाइल्ड हेल्थ सर्विसेज, फैमिली प्लानिंग सर्विसेज, लेडी हेल्थ वर्कर प्रोग्राम. टारगेट है कि 1 to 1,000 पॉपुलेशन हो, लेकिन अभी इस वक्त 1 to 100 हो, लेकिन इस वक्त 1 to 1,000. Insufficient focus on preventive. This is the weakness of the government services that we are not promoting preventive services. Gender imbalance है, आज भी males are given priority and females are not given priority. Excessive centralization of management is very bad. Political interest, lack of community involvement. जो भी प्रोग्राम बनाते हैं वो शीशे के घर में बैठ के बनता है, एयर कंडीशन कमरों में बैठ के बनता है, आम आवाम एंड यूजर का सेफ. जब प्रोग्राम वो मार्केट में आता है, जब उसका कम्युनिटी में लॉन्च किया जाता है, फ्लॉप वेरी बैड. वीक ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट, अनट्रेन्ड पीपल आर इन्वॉल्व इन दिस क्रिटिकल बेसिस, लैक ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर कोऑर्डिनेशन. हेल्थ डिपार्टमेंट के काम करता है तो एजुकेशन डिपार्टमेंट उसको नलिफाई कर देता है. अदर डिपार्टमेंट्स आर नॉट कोऑपरेटिंग विद दैट. लैक ऑफ हेल्थी पब्लिक पॉलिसी. पब्लिक पॉलिसी जो है उसको जो है वो सही मानों में जैसे इम्प्लीमेंट करना चाहिए वो नहीं. हमारे पाकिस्तान में कौन कौन से प्रॉब्लम्स हैं? पॉवर्टी, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी, low status for women, inadequate sanitation and water supplies, poor quality of health services. یہ پاکستان میں میڈیکل کالجز ہے جو اپرووڈ ہیں, ہاسپٹلز ہے, میڈیکل اینڈ کالج ہے, بٹ unluckily they are not getting. Our 8 millennial goals: eradicate extreme poverty and hunger, achieve universal primary education, promote gender equality and empower women, reduce child mortality, improve maternal health, combat HIV, malaria, and other diseases, ensure environmental sustainability, global conflict health. Universal coverage of quality, preventive, and curative health services, overcoming social and economic ensuring health system response to the needs and requirements of the people, ensuring good governance at all levels, promoting results-based culture which promotes evidence-based programs, preventive services and basic essential health services, develop healthcare providers and managers, generate reliable and validated health information, reform health administration, finance improve किया जाए, adopt appropriate health technology, and these are the sustainable development goals launched in December 2015. 17 goal ہیں جن میں جو ہے وہ پہلے 6 جو ہے ہیلتھ ریلیٹڈ گولز ہیں, اور اس میں ان گولز میں سسٹینیبل گول ان کا ٹارگیٹ رکھا گیا ہے دسمبر 2030. ملینیم ڈیولپمنٹ گول میں سے ہم بری طرح ناکام ہوئے. اب لیٹس سی سسٹینیبل ڈیولپمنٹ گولز کام حاصل کرنے میں کتنے حد تک کام کر رہے ہیں. دیز آر دی آل گولز which are related to the health. Thank you very much.